Cyprus has joined the ranks of EU nations needing a bailout. One of its biggest banks is in desperate need of cash, and the government hasn't got the money to help out. It's a direct result of the crisis in Greece. We'll have more on that in just a moment. But first, let's go straight to Peter Sharp, who's in the Greek Cypriot capital, Nicosia. Peter, tell us what Cyprus needs and why has it come to this? This is another casualty of the Greek debt problem.
Absolutely right. It's all to do with the Greek debt problem. The banks, especially the Popular Bank, which is the second biggest retail bank in Cyprus, overinvested massively in Greek bonds, and as a result of that was about to renege and fail on its recapitalization, which was coming up in just 4 days' time. So basically the government ran out of time and ran out of options. It doesn't really want to go the European route. It would have preferred to have arranged this loan with Russia, because Russia would not have set the very, very tough conditions for a loan that President Christofias knows he must adhere to. Now he's agreed to the EU loan. That'll be things like budgetary cuts, austerity measures, just the same sort of agony that the people in Cyprus have watched across the water in Greece over the last year or so. So it's not a popular decision. It's one he's had to do, but he's also facing an election in February, and he knows too that how many other leaders of countries that are forced to take bailouts survived the first year of that bailout. So his position is also a little shaky.
Yeah, and as you say, Cyprus have been trying to do everything they can to avoid getting to this very point, trying to find loans from other countries. But it seems in the end a bailout is going to be inevitable.
Well, I think there will be, this bailout will be inevitable, but I don't think that the Russian or perhaps even the Chinese loan has gone away. I think this loan will deal with the fractures in the banking sector, and a further loan, which is still on the cards from Russia, would deal with the general financial state of an overstretched and bloated infrastructure, government infrastructure. That's the money that would come from Russia. So Russia's still a very key player here. There are 50,000 Russians living in Cyprus, and they're taking advantage of a 10% corporate tax rate that applies to companies registered in Cyprus, and many thousands of Russian companies are registered here. So there is a logical link between this huge superpower and this the smallest of the EU states to need a bailout.
OK, Peter, thanks for that. Peter Sharp in Nicosia there.